Some DMs are afraid to kill their players. I know, because I used to be one of them. You pull punches, you fudge rolls because you're expecting backlash, frustration, conflict, and maybe even someone leaving the table. But if you feel that way, that's a good thing. It means you care. You care about your players, their characters, and the story you're trying to build together. But now it's time to raise the stakes, because if no one can die, then nothing really matters. Hi, I'm Mark. I'm the Honest DM, a small creator, definitely not a cult leader of Tiamat, and this is why you should kill your players. I'm not saying you should make fights unfair just to do it. What I'm saying is simple. If the dice go that way, let it happen. No pulling punches, no changing outcomes behind the screen, because you never really know how a fight will play out. And that uncertainty is where tension lives. Victory only feels good when it was close, when you almost lost, when death was right there and you survived. And that's not just combat, that's story. Those moments, they're the ones players really do remember. And death isn't always the end. There are ways back, spells, abilities, second chances like Revivify. So run your world honestly, because when the risk is real, that's when the game comes alive. So next time you run combat, roll the damage, don't soften it. Let the dice decide, and use your monsters properly, because they're not just hit points, they're threats. A troll regenerates, a creature with paralysis locks players down. Use those abilities, make them matter. Now early levels, be careful, levels 1 to 3 are very fragile, but after that, let the game breathe. If a crit happens, play it out. If things go wrong, let them go wrong, because that's where the drama is. Behind the DM screen, your job is balanced. You can feel it when something's off. If a total party kill is coming, adjust it, because ending the whole party isn't a story, it just ends one. But if one player's going down, that changes everything. That's tension. That's when players remember that thing almost killed us. And those moments stick. Easy games are forgettable. But when resources are low, when one mistake could end it, that's when players lock in. That's when the win actually means something. You don't want it easy. You don't want it impossible. You want the middle ground. And you already know where it is. You know your players, how they think, how they play. So push them. Not to break them, but to challenge them. When your players face a major fight, a boss at the end of an arc, it should cost them. They should be afraid of what they faced and relieved that they even survived, and nearly out of everything they had. Spell slots are gone, potions are used, all of their resources are drained. They didn't win easily, they barely made it through, because those are the fights they remember. If every encounter feels safe, they won't remember them. When things get dangerous, that's when the game comes alive. And if a character does die, let it matter. Give them one final moment, a last action and a last line, because that's not failure. That's story. D&D isn't just about winning fights, it's about risk that makes those victories matter. If you struggle with combat rules or want to bring more roleplay to your table, check out my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.